in about 17 seconds. But every bot you'll see that I create is very liberal, so you'll never see one.
You know, can I hire you for money and like to do a bunch of his bot shit for all these ridiculous posts that are out there?
Well, that's
that's
thing.
what I want to hire him for. Is that illegal? Is that illegal?
It's expensive.
I won't
say it's illegal, but it's expensive.
Porn bot, whatever.
So I'll clarify.
I don't want to do anything illegal, but
so the
I really think you need to do that.
So I'll clarify. The bots that I've created, and at this point I've created a few, including commenting, including the bots that I've created, including on every MTG post, linking over to Sean Harris, which earned me a Sean Harris follow. But they're expensive. They're very, very expensive,
and we will form a fund to pay you to do this.
Yeah, if
we just
Jacqueline, let him finish. Let him finish real quick.
Okay.
If we did that, that's one thing. But the cost of it is intentional by Twitter to try to limit, the nudes and bio posts that we see. It makes it very expensive. So I'm limited for the bots that I create to 100 posts a day, which sounds like a lot, but it's really, really not. Like when I created a bot that for a bit, responded to everybody that posted TDS to say that you're in a cult. You have no idea how many people tweet TDS. So I'm limited to the responses because of how expensive it is. It's $100 a month just to post those. If we want to get more than that, then it's $5,000 a month. So I'm very limited to how much I can actually post through these. But
that's wild.
It goes from literally $100 a month to $5,000 a month. I'm fine paying $100 a month. I don't really give a shit about that.
So basically, we're fighting against the Russian regime, who's got unlimited money. This is what we're fighting against.
Well, sure, yeah. If they have unlimited funds, which
they do,
essentially do.
Yeah,
but
Super's not going to be able to stand up.
Their shit is working.
I've created bots against it, but it's so goddamn. It goes literally from $100 a month to $5,000. I'll pay $100 a month every day of the week, but $5,000 is.
Hey Cooper, I'm curious about that because I thought when people were writing these bots, it was like outside of Twitter, but somehow scanning it. This is actually a function that Twitter sells.
It is. Well, and it's not per bot. Like you can have multiple accounts under the same. It's called a Twitter developer account, which they still call it Twitter, by the way, not X. But a Twitter developer account, you can have multiple. So you can have, 15 porn bots funded by the same, but as long as it comes under, the same quota per month, which is, X amount of posts, it's fine.
So here's what threw me off on that, because you always hear, Elon is going to purge the bots, Why would he purge the bots that are paying $5,000 a month
and that's
times 1,000 times a million people? You know what I mean?
That's why we still see nudes and bio, because it's so expensive and people still pay for it. That's it. It's that simple. And I don't mean to spread conspiracies.
That's a trip.
That's
capitalism, dude. That's capitalism, not conspiracy.
I can't argue it. Like it is capitalism.
Yeah.
You want to know what?
We need to do something different because
it can be fought though with a local LLM.
Is that John? Is that John?
Sorry, yeah.
Hey John, welcome, man.
How are you? How you doing?
Good.
Right on. Good to hear you, bro.
You can fight it. Like I was going to say to Cooper, just run a local LLM and go through a mixture of agents.
Well, on that note, so with what you're paying, so like I'm paying $100 a month for these bots that I'm running. You're allotted so many API calls. So I'm allotted, this many GET requests, this many POST requests. It doesn't matter what I'm running it under. I'm allotted this many requests, and it's the same for Russian bots. It's the same for porn accounts. It's the same for everything. You're allotted this many requests, and with what you're paying. So these accounts are paying $5,000 a month to fund 50 different porn accounts or Russian accounts or whatever you want to make X amount of API calls. It doesn't really matter what you're running it against. You're allotted this many API calls. So
it kind of
I don't know if that makes clarity, but
holy crap!
Because you can always use a LangChain screen scraper, and you can respond to anything you want and stay completely out of the ecosystem.
No. So in order to make these, there's about 5 different keys that are required to even, like, if you're wanting to post, there are 5 different keys required. You need an API key, you need a secret key, there's several different keys that are required to make a post to Twitter programmatically. And in order to do that, it's all logged. So you're allotted X amount of posts to these different keys, and if you make it, it's logged against it. So it's super easy to use, which is a problem, because if you want to make a porn account, you want to make a Russian account, you want to make a whatever, it's super easy to program that. And it took me literally an hour and a half to make an AI bot.
Are you talking about going through the Twitter API or the X API, whatever you want to call it?
Well, both. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to program against that and you want to make something that's less than legitimate, it's super easy to do, but you're still limited to its scope as much as you want to pay. If you want to pay, then you're pretty much unlimited, and you can make as many bots as you want under that, and it's super problematic because of how easy it is to create, how easy it is to use. Again, I'm a pretty good developer, and it took me an hour and a half to create an AI bot. It's a real problem, I think, but it's a whole topic.
I hate to. I want to mention something back about the debate tonight and some of the topics that came up. Sorry, and we can go right back to coding.
I would love to do that.
Personally, like
Trump
someone brought up.